Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing part 2 of my makeup collection. I did a previous video on all of my foundations that I have. I did that about 2 weeks ago. I'll link it down below, but today I'm going to be doing my blushes. I was originally going to be doing my blushes and my highlighters together, but I have either too many blushes or too many highlighters. I'm not sure which one to do them together, or else it'd be like a 25-minute video, so I'd rather break it into 2 parts. So if you are interested in seeing what blushes I have in my makeup collection, stay tuned. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get started with the little kits that I have. I got this one last year. This is the Benefit Cheeky Sweet Spot, and I'll just show it to you here. So basically you get 5 blushes, and then there is a bronzer color right here, and there's a little bit of the highlighter that I haven't used before, but I really like all of these. I haven't really used Sugar Bomb, which is this top color. It's got like mixed colors in it. But all of the other ones I really like. You can tell because the names are gone off of them, but they smell really good. It smells like flowers, and this was a pretty good set. I think it was only 38 or 40 bucks, so it's pretty good, and you get to test out all the different highlighters, blushes, and bronzers, kind of all in one little palette, so this one's really cool. So the next blushes I have are blush palettes as well, and these are from Makeup Revolution. I do have 2 of them. This one is All About Pink, and this one is Sugar and Spice, so I'm just going to show you All About Pink. If I can get it open. So this one's got a lot of pink colors. They've got some really bright colors in there. And honestly, I've never really used this palette. I don't grab for it. I don't know what it is. The colors are just really, really vibrant. I usually go with more of like a mauve pink color. So this one really wasn't the palette for me. But there are a few colors in here that I will use. So I probably wouldn't grab for this one, but the other one has a lot more of the colors that I do like. So this one's got more like mauve colors. Sorry about the reflection there. It's got more mauve colors, and then it's also got these 2 highlighter colors. So I do like this one, and it is great for traveling. The next palette I have is a Sleek palette, and I got this during a swap with a girl in the UK, and I have not used this yet, but it is super bright colors. Honestly, it like somehow got to the back of my drawer that I keep all my blushes in, and it kind of like slid back there, and I forgot about it, so I'm gonna have to try this one out, but I don't have much to say about it because this is the only Sleek product that I have, and I haven't used it yet. The last palette for blushes that I have is the Nars, and I don't know, this is called the Virtual Domination Cheek Palette. So this one does have like a highlighter and a bronzer in it, but here you can see it there. They do have, there's like a coral color there, there's like a regular pink color, and then there's the lilac. The lilac doesn't even really show up on me. I don't like the highlighter that's in here. It's really, really chunky, but I do like that coral color, and then I also like the pink color, but I don't like it enough for, I think I paid like $52 for it last year during the holiday set. I just don't use it enough, and the packaging, while it's cute, it is kind of like heavy and bulky, and I'm not really a fan of this one. So the next blushes I have are from ColourPop. These are their Super Shock Cheeks. I have 5 of them. And you guys may have seen these in my ColourPop collection, so I'm not going to talk too in depth on them, but this one is Trickery. It's an orangish corally shade. This one is Holiday, and this one is one of my favorites. It's like a pinky coral color. This one is Thumper, and this one's really pretty as well. And then I have Prenup and Between the Sheets, which these 2 are second. These are my second favorite because these are like those mauve shades that I like, and I use these a lot. So these are really, really good. If you don't want to mess around with cream products, these are more on the creamy side, like all of ColourPop stuff. So I do like them, and they work well for me. The next few blushes that I have are from Milani, and I did find 3 of their Tea Rose blushes, I think is what they're called. This one's in Romantic Rose, and that one's really pretty. This one, I just got it because I found it and I was really excited. I haven't even used it. It's so bright. It's kind of intimidating. It would probably look really gorgeous with a really light hand, but this one is Coral Cove, and then I have this one, which is Tea Rose, and I use Tea Rose the most. It has a beautiful imprint on it. Like you can see, it looks like a flower, and they are gorgeous. Now I do have 2 of Milani's baked blushes, and these are really talked about ones. This one is Luminoso, and this one is gorgeous. If I can open it up here, I'll show it to you guys if you don't know what it looks like. So it's like an orangey color. It's so soft and so stunning, and it looks good with every single look. And then I also have Rosso d'Oro, which is a pretty intense looking color. It's more of like a reddish pinkish orange. I don't know, it kind of looks, I don't know what it looks like, to be honest with you, but it's really pretty once it's on your cheeks. So the next few blushes I have are from Clinique, and I absolutely love their Cheek Pop blushes. I have this one in Heather Pop. I have this one in Peach Pop. which this one's pretty intense. I have the Pansy Pop, which Catherine Graham got for me. I'll link her channel down below. And then I also have Nude Pop, which is a super pretty nude color. And then this one isn't a cheek pop, but it is one of my absolute favorite blushes ever, and this is the Fresh Bloom All Over color, and this one's 11 Peony Blend. It is this gorgeous mauve pink coral color. It's like all of the best blushes in the world all put together in one. It did have a beautiful flower imprint, but I've kind of destroyed that, but that's okay because it's so gorgeous. Okay, so the next set of blushes I have are from MAC, and surprisingly, actually, hold on, I do have a Z palette. Let me go grab that. Okay, so I just grabbed my Z palette because I remembered I have some blushes in there and I didn't want to forget about them. But back to the MAC ones, this one is Just a Wisp, and this is their new mineralized blush. It is simply stunning. It's just the most gorgeous pink. This one is Peaches, and it's like a beautiful corally color, kind of like Coralista from the Benefit little package I showed you. And this one is MAC's Warm Soul, which a lot of people talk about, and this one's kind of been destroyed by me, and it's in their old packaging, but I really love this one. And then I do have a couple MAC blushes in one of my Z palettes. This one is not MAC. This one is MAC, and this is MAC Harmony, which I know that Jaclyn Hill's talked about this one. I got that recommendation from her. This one is Makeup Geek, and this is Head Over Heels, so it's this pretty pink color. And I believe these are only $8.99, so these are such a steal. And then this one is Makeup Geek as well, and this one is Spellbound. So this is a soft pink as well. So another one of my favorite blushes is from NYX, and this is NYX Taupe blush. Now this can be used for quite a variety of things. It's like a brown taupe shade. It's like the perfect taupe. Your definition of taupe is this. So basically you can use this as like a contour and a blush if you don't have very much time and you just want to throw it on. I do that a lot for work. You can use it just as a contour, you can use it just as a blush. It is a simply stunning color, and I did the like buy one get one 50% off, and I also got Soft Spoken, which Soft Spoken is a gorgeous pink color like a lot of the other ones that I have. A lot of the colors I have are very similar, but I just like what I like. So two more that I have, this is a different brand. These are from Nars. I only have two of Nars, like single blushes. This one is Orgasm, which is, talked about by many people. It's like an intense pinkish rosy color with some gold reflex in there. It's beautiful. There is nothing like it in my mind. And then also there is Nars Madly, which Kathleen Lights got me hooked on this one. It is like a perfect like seashell colored pink, and I think that's exactly the description. That's where I got it from. But that's exactly how I would explain it. It's just beautiful. So a couple more blushes that I have two from Hourglass. I got one of these actually from Catherine. I apparently have gotten a lot of blushes from Catherine, but this one is Ethereal Glow. I'm not really sure how you say that, but this is what it looks like. It's a really light blush. If you swatch it, it doesn't really show up very well on your skin. It's almost more like a highlight. It's a really pink, like really soft highlight, so that one is pretty light. And then I also have Ambient Mood Exposure, which this one I absolutely love. It kind of reminds me of MAC's Warm Soul, but a more like mauve-y. It's a little bit deeper in color, but this one is gorgeous, and it is super pigmented, so you only need a little bit. So two more blushes that I really love are the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blushes, and I'm going to get the holiday set that they have out with Sephora because I just think it's such a good deal and you get so many colors. But I have this one in the shade Captivating. And then I also have this one in the shade Exposed, which is so beautiful. I'm addicted to mauve colored blushes, as you can tell. And then my last few blushes, I have 4 of them here. These are kind of just ones that I don't have multiple from a brand. This one is from Too Faced, and I actually got more Too Faced blushes. I don't know why I keep leaving things out, but let me go grab the other Too Faced blushes that I just got. Okay, so I just grabbed the other Too Faced blushes because when I was saying I didn't have any more, it reminded me that I do. I just bought their little holiday edition set. It was like Melted Kisses and Sweet Cheeks, something like that. So basically you get 3 little mini ones, and these are very mini. As you can tell, they like fit very small in the palm of my hand. So you get this one in the shade Love Hangover. You get this one in the shade Justify My Love, and then you get one more that's a deeper color. It's called Your Love Is King. They're all very beautiful. I've only used one of them, the This one is Love Hangover. It's more of like a corally color, right up my alley. And then I also have this Too Faced blush. It's the Ultra Flush Powder Blush, and it's called Hoosier Poppy. And this is kind of similar to Orgasm, not as deep in the pink color. This is a softer pink, but it does have like that gold reflex, so this is really, really pretty. So the next few blushes I have are from City Color Cosmetics, and I actually got these from Five Below. I know that a lot of people can't find City Color Cosmetics. I did try out a couple of these. I got 2 of their Mosaic Blushes. I got them in the shade Coral Glow and Pink Glow, and these aren't very pigmented. I didn't really have a good time with them. And then I also got their other blushes. These are the Flower Blushes in Blossom and Bouquet, and these ones have a lot of glitter in them. I'm not really a fan of any of these. If you guys have tried some City Color Cosmetics before that you liked, please link them down below. I'd love to try them out because I've heard a lot of good things about certain products, but for some reason I can't always get my hands on them. So I'm not a huge fan of these blushes. They aren't terrible for $3, but they're not my favorite either. Okay, so now I'm officially on my last 3 blushes. So this one is from Douce Cosmetics, and this is their cheek blush in the color, it just goes by number, it's 52. This is absolutely gorgeous. It is so pigmented. If you guys watched my first impressions video, I literally put it on, I was like, ooh, it's so pigmented. But it's got like a purple undertone to it, but it's like that pinky mauve color. So gorgeous. You need the tiniest bit, like the Hourglass blushes, and it will go a long way. So the next ones I have, this one is from Clarins, and I just picked this up when I went out to the outlets in Orlando, and this one's classified as a face powder hyphen blush. I find this more to be like a really, really, really pinky nude blush. You could probably use it as a face powder, especially if you're not as ghostly as me. This one is really pretty and it goes on the skin really nicely. And then the last one I have is the Bella Pierre in the shade, this is a mineral blush, so it's like one of the loose ones. This is in the shade Desert Rose. And I obviously can't show it to you very well without spilling it all over the place, but it's like the perfect rose color. I don't use this as much as I should. Because it is a gorgeous color, but sometimes I just don't want to be bothered with the loose powder stuff, so I don't always use it, but I definitely should use it more. So those are all of my blushes that I have in my collection. I do have quite a few blushes, but if you guys have some that you absolutely love that I didn't mention in this video, please let me know down below. Alright guys, so that was all the blushes that I have in my collection. If you guys have some blushes that you absolutely love and you didn't see them in my video today, please let me know down below because I would love to try them out. And I look forward to seeing you guys on my next video. Bye!